It wouldn't be us if I didn't press all the buttons in the right order at the same time, would it? Oh, there we go. Anyway, to reiterate, we're very excited. And, you know, why would it be anything different other than I didn't press all the buttons in the right order? I'm like Tommy Cooper on the piano. Oh.
The fact that there's a delay between us on Zoom and it going out to YouTube means we all talk for a good, I think it's about a 45-second delay. Yeah. So there's quite a bit before the guys then tell us there's a delay, there's no sound. So then it come back to us to say there's no sound. So, but yeah.
Oh, we're here.
We're here.
What more would you expect?
It's Masters Week.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's all good.
It's Masters Week.
So yes, boys, have you had a good
I'm so
week?
excited, forgot to press the button.
Oh, I pressed 8 buttons. I just didn't press the 9th one. Never mind. Right. So yes, as I was spraying before we decided we didn't have any sound. If you are new here, expect technical deficiencies because we're terrible. But yeah, get your picks in. We're going to have our picks later on for the Masters. If you don't know the rules and how the point system and everything works, hold fire. Ryan will give you an awesome explanation of that in a few minutes. But we better go over last week first of all.
Wow, he finally did it, didn't he? He's been knocking on the door,
Yes.
Spieth, and the one week I didn't pick him.
Yes.
Yeah, Simon, you picked him this week. Jordan Spieth. It has been a very, very, very long time coming.
Hasn't it?
Since the 2017 Open.
Mental.
I did see some. I may have taken a screenshot. I took somewhere how many days it was, and it was I think it's 1,200 odd days between weeks. But he did it in great style. He was
good,
brilliant, and he's been knocking on the door really over the last few competitions. Sort of haven't quite ever got it together on a Sunday, but he was on it this time, and he got to put on those lovely cowboy boots at the end. They looked awful, didn't they? I mean, we're talking about the.
It's one of those. He's a Texas Longhorn, though, isn't he? So
he loves it.
To win in that part of the US would have meant a lot as well.
Oh, definitely.
But good to see him back in there. It's just I always like when everybody's playing well. Like Jordan's back. I'd like to see Ricky get back. Everybody start to battle it out. It's better when everybody's on song.
Oh yeah.
Rather than just a few.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes it harder for us because it makes it harder for us to pick a winner. But you know,
it makes it hard.
It's great. It's great when they're all
just rubbish at it completely. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, there we go. So yeah, congratulations to Jordan Spieth. Great victory in the Valero Texas Open. Let's have a look at the leaderboard from last week, and it was the trial of the new point system. So kind of in reality, the real leaderboard finished the week previously, but we carried on for one more week just to keep everyone happy. And Ryan, here we go.
I have to say, Matty Wallace, what a belter for me last week.
Yeah.
Outrageous number of points. Obviously, he was what was he? I'm just having a look. 100 to 1. Matt Wallace was, and he came in third and played. And I had Gary Woodland as well at 90 to 1, and he came sixth. Brilliant. So I had two quite solid outsiders finishing nicely. I had, for the first time, I think this is the first time this happened, I had all four players make the cut.
Woo!
I had all four make the cut. Adam, however, had 3 missed cuts.
What's new?
Shock.
Yeah. And then we see Mark, relatively new to our picking.
Yeah.
So our fantasy golf and a solid second and a winner of the viewers' table, if you like. So well done.
Yeah.
Well done there, Mark. But yeah, it was a good week, and I kind of think that the points worked out okay. I mean, I got lucky and got 2 really big outsiders to get big points. But Simon, you picked a winner, and that did bump you way up the leaderboard. So we think it's going to work, and we've got one more tweak, and we are
and we're good to go.
A little bit later.
We're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. So let's just quickly, very, very quickly gloss over the PJ Life leaderboard as it stands, as it finishes after 12 events, and Ryan takes the win on that as well. So
yeah, I mean, that was just a big gap. I mean, I was at least 3,000 points more than you this week, so that was enough for me to take the win, the overall win, which was brilliant.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Very, very good.
All about scoring low. You don't know how to play golf.
You're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. And
I've never scored low in golf. Like I know, like
we're very happy.
It's what I'm going with. It's the only thing I've got, so it's what I'm sticking with.
There you go. So in terms of the viewers' leaderboard, fortunately, Kevin Stadler drifted away at the weekend. Otherwise, well.
Yeah. After 2 rounds, I was like, it was when Brian put it on our chat, and someone went, "Sorry."
Are you sorry? Are you sure?
That's what I think it says.
It says 48,000 points.
48,000 points. That was correct. Kevin Stadler.
It was his third.
He was so far up the leaderboard, and at 2,001, there was a lot of points at the cut, but he did fortunately fade for everybody.
Yes. Otherwise, that would have been the top points.
Jonathan.
But the viewers' table reads very well. I mean, Marcus, deserved winner, I have to say. Been so solid every single week, and again played a lot of the time. Glenn Taylor as well up there. I know he's not around tonight. He's got some bits going on, but very good to finish in second place there. Richard Hodge, Julian Roll, Ryan Rosansky, all coming in there nicely with plenty of points. Adzi had a great week to bump him up further up the leaderboard. So it's just
Adzi had a few rough weeks when he let his kids pick.
Never a good idea.
I don't think he's going to be letting his kids.
I think they got the blame, but
whether
it was actually them. No, exactly. Know. So yes, what's going on in the chat then? Anything going on? Julian Roll's playing at Caldercut Hall tomorrow.
Julian Roll's put his picks in.
Yes.
So
Ryan,
he's going Rahm, Simpson, McIlroy, Cameron Smith, equal share.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ben Carey, good evening. A new joiner. James Wade's here as well. Who else is here? Adzi, Richard Hodge is here. No sign of Marcus as yet.
Just one. I did see someone. James. No round for me on Saturday, thank you. I did have a nice birthday. Mm-hmm. So my girlfriend just sent me to the range. She needed to get me out of the house. So she did a bit of decorating, and we had a little barbecue with my best mate in the back garden. So I get home, they jumped out, yell surprise, and then go, right, we're having a barbecue. Ryan, can you cook it, please?
Yes, exactly. Can you get on it?
Happy birthday to me. No, but it was brilliant. So it was lovely to be able to go, my girlfriend going, literally, go to the golf course. I've never had that before in my entire life.
Well, don't get used to it.
Best thing ever. So thank you. Yeah, it was great.
Good.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get used to me being sent to the golf course. No. I'm afraid.
It's all good. We've all played now. We've all had a go around the golf course now at this point, and the less said about the rounds, I think, generally the better. In all honesty, certainly for me.
Yeah, no, it didn't. Mine, the score flattered the way I struck it. I think would be the best way to put it. The score was pretty good. I didn't feel like I actually struck a great deal. Mm-hmm. That was like, oh, that's exactly how it should be. It just sort of stayed fairly straight. It was alright.
What I'd give to be fairly straight, eh?
The putter was a good change, though. I enjoyed that. Yeah, 29 putts, putted a bit better.
Good.
It was alright.
Excellent.
Not bad.
Good. Right, so
James has shot 75.
Yes, that's 75, so 3 over. Very, very good. So let's just, for anybody that's new here, and just to let the guys know about the slight change, Ryan, do you just want to go through the point system? I haven't got the graphic for it because we haven't got an updated one with the change, but it's pretty simple.
It's pretty simple. It is simple if...
Simple for everyone else, just not simple for you.
So basically... for those that don't know, you get up to 100 points to bet between 1 and 4 golfers. Right. You choose whichever golfers they are, and you divide up that 100 points between 1 to 4.
However you want,
However you want to divide it up, doesn't matter. We then take their odds that we will put on the screen. Odds are taken on a Wednesday evening before
Tournament starts.
Here he is. The tournament starts, and we multiply your odds by your bet amount to get your total potential winnings.
Yeah.
If you win, obviously you get 100% of that total plus 1,000 bonus points.
Yeah.
If you come second, you get 95% of your total odds. Third is 90%. Fourth is 85%.
And
fifth
so on,
is 80%. And then we slightly move down. So 6th to 10th is 70%. 11th to 20th is 60%. 21st to 30th is 40%. I hope you're keeping up.
Yeah.
31st to 40th is 20%.
Yeah.
41st to 50th is 10%. Anything under 50th, I'm sorry, you ain't getting anything.
But you have made the cut.
However, you have to make the cut. Now, here is our Julian Roll cut award system.
Yes.
So, it's you can have a maximum of minus 300 points for missing the cut. So if you have
best idea ever.
Yeah, great. This. Yeah.
But that's a maximum. So if you have one player and he misses the cut, you are minus 300 points. If you have two players and one misses the cut, it's minus 150.
Yeah.
So you divide the minus 300 by the number of players.
Yeah.
So if you pick 4 players and one misses the cut, you're only losing 75 points.
Yeah.
We've done it so hopefully those that gamble on all of your betting points on one player, it could work out nicely for you, but it's a risk reward.
Yeah.
If you have 4 players, obviously you're less likely to lose points if you miss the cut. So it's however you want to do it. But and those that are also new, after on the Saturday after the cut's made, I do a YouTube and Instagram video, and I put all the scores on Instagram, so you see how you're getting on, and then there'll be one Monday evenings with the final result.
Yes, exactly. So
everyone get that?
That makes sense. And I think if you don't get it, have a look at our picks, and you'll see, and have a think at that point, and then pick afterwards. So Marcus Lee is in the chat, Adam. So while he's here and you're there,
you've won the first instalment, we're going to call it, of the Fantasy League. So it was only right that you had something to reward you for that. So the golf ball bot has drawn us up some golf balls with our logo on. So there is 3 of these coming in your direction.
Yeah.
I'll get them across the side. Probably he'll see you before the rest of us. So these are coming to you.
Yeah.
Use them, putt up, down, deliver them, lose them on the golf course. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Just congratulations.
Yeah. Well done.
Yeah, well done, Marcus.
Me and you need to talk on a Tuesday more often.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely going forwards. And in the spirit of prizes, we've also got a prize goodie bag for the winner this week. Now, we have been trying to give away the PGA Life 365 limited edition one of a kind head cover for so long. It is going this week. Somebody will win it this week. Whoever comes
100%.
top of the fantasy points this week will win the PGA Life 365 driver head cover. But it's not an empty...
But it does come with a condition.
Okay.
Every time it goes somewhere new, there has to be a picture on any social media platform.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, big fan of that. Yeah, like that. But it isn't an empty head cover because it has some things inside it. First of all, inside it has a sleeve of Pro V1 and Pro V1X 2021 edition for you to lose as and where you want. It has a Cutter Golf Pitchfork limited edition in there. Exclusive. And even more exclusive is the unbreakable, unmistakable PGA Life 365 tee pegs. So quite a nice little goodie bag to be won for just picking some golfers. Again, we'll get this shipped out next week. Hopefully somewhere in the UK. If you're in New Zealand, you're not allowed to enter. No, I'm joking. So yeah, there we go.
Now on the very, very unlikely event of a tie.
Okay. Yeah. Fight. Yeah.
Just spitballing. We will probably go on the person who has picked the players who have finished the higher on. So
aggregate highest or single player aggregate highest?
I don't know. What do we think?
We'll have a think about
aggregate.
That. We'll have a think
about that. But I'm very we haven't had a tie yet. But you know, the week this is PGA Life.
Yeah.
The week we give away something.
We have something to give away. There will be a tie.
If we can have a rock and roll over, we'll have a rock and roll over. You know it.
Exactly. So
everybody needs a de-icer.
Yeah, exactly. We love a de-icer.
Yeah.
Good. So
Ryan
yes.
Mazansky's saying he wants to test out these unbreakable T-pegs. Well, you better win this week then, right?
Yes. Well, Ryan has got some. Ryan's got some. Some coming his way once the prize gift, his prize for joining Patreon comes through. It's not arrived yet. His mystery gift.
No.
He's not so mystery gift of the T-pegs. There's plenty of them here. Okay. So while if you're in the chat and you already know your picks, now's the time to put them in. So we're going to go through the 4 betting lists, have a little look through who is going to be in the Masters this week, who's going to be in contention, etc., etc. So I'll put the first page up. I'll put them up for about 20 seconds or so and then move on. So any picks, get them in.
So I said last week John Ram may or may not make it. He became a daddy yesterday or maybe the day before.
A couple of days ago, yeah.
He flew, a couple of days ago, because I think he flew in today.
Yes.
To Augusta, so he is going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm sure he might be a bit tired.
No, that's going to be the Cinderella story of the week, 100%. Oh, it'll be awesome if he won. So
he's going to be on a hell of an adrenaline buzz anyway. So I mean, that's great to see that.
Yes, that he's going to be there.
See the birth of his child.
Yeah,
so that's,
definitely. Yeah.
So he was going to get a phone call.
Going through the betting, obviously DJ's favourite. Only 5 months since the last Masters was played. Bryson is second favourite. Jordan Spieth is third favourite after his win last week. You've got Justin Thomas. John Rahm is obviously a big favourite. McIlroy, going to be interesting to see how McIlroy gets on. Obviously,
I think the swing changes might be a bit of a distraction in terms of they'll take him out of the limelight and he won't be thinking quite so much on course. I reckon he'll be all right.
Yeah. There's that, and then obviously into page 2 we go into some a bit more each way betting opportunities here. So where's there some value? Robert McIntyre's been playing well. Obviously Gary Woodland had a good week last week. You got Victor Perez been playing really well. Mackenzie Hughes 300 to 1. Charles Schwartz will form a winner. Bernd Wiesberger 275 to 1. There's plenty of value on that second page.
There is, yeah.
And then obviously onto the third page, which is going to be your more outsiders. Obviously, your Ian Woosnam, Jose Maria, Larry Mize, Sandy Lyle at 4,000 to 1. I don't think Jose Maria would be very happy that he's behind Larry Mize in the actual order of this betting. So I reckon he's got more of a chance than Larry Mize has.
He made the cut in November, didn't he?
Sorry?
It's because Larry Mize made the cut in November, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the chances of lightning striking twice. I mean, Fred Couples will be in the top 5 on Thursday afternoon. You can almost guarantee it.
Guaranteed.
Obviously, there will be no. There's going to be a new Thursday night leader because both KJ Choi and Charlie Hoffman aren't in the field, so there will be a new leader come Thursday night. Have we got any picks in yet?
Mike Weir.
Not yet.
Mike Weir, did he win it?
Sorry?
Didn't Mike Weir win it?
Yeah, that's why he's playing.
Wedged his way to victory.
Yeah.
1,500 to 1. Previous winner, 1,500 to 1.
Well, they're all previous winners, aren't they? Okay, while everyone's having a think about their picks, let's go. Adam, do you want to go first with your picks?
Yes. So this is who not to pick.
Yep.
So I'm going with Cinderella story of the week is John Rahm. So he's going to win. So you've got to think, Garcia had a child, won the Masters. Danny Willett had a child the week before the Masters, registered last and won the Masters. John Rahm, hat-trick, here he comes. He's winning. So the other 3 are just hoping the cut. Paul Casey, 35 to 1, his pick.
Yeah.
Sergio Garcia, 50 to 1, a pick.
Yeah.
And I'm sticking with my man because he's 125 to 1 every week.
Yes.
Victor Perez.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's playing nicely. You know, he's making cuts. He's doing all right.
Yeah.
Did really good in the match play. So they're my 4. So pick those 4 at your peril.
At your peril. Right, we've got some picks coming in. Adam, go through them.
Here we go.
Bonner's in first. Good evening, John.
Yeah. So John Bonner has gone Matsuyama. Oh, what a golf swing. Louis Oosthuizen.
Dreams.
Matt Wallace. and Gary Woodland. 25 each, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I would imagine. Tell me if I'm wrong on that one. James Wade has Justin Thomas.
30
Matt
points.
Fitzpatrick. Oh, that's 30.
Yeah.
Matt Fitzpatrick, 20. Victor Hovland, 25. Colin Morikawa, 25.
Yeah, solid like that.
Mark McLaughlin's in.
Yeah.
He's got McIlroy, Cantlay, Koepka,
Sanjay in. Yeah.
Koepka's a funny one, isn't he? He's trying to find a way to walk down the 10th without walking down the slope too much.
Yeah.
He's going to try and zigzag. He can't walk down the slope very well with his knee. So
interesting, isn't it?
Interesting one.
Is he gonna make the week? It's a long week.
It is a long
It's a brutal
week,
golf course to walk round as well, isn't it?
Very much so. So Mark's equal split, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely. They are in.
Right.
John's are equal split.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's do my picks now while Ryan is still doing the do. Okay. So I've got to remember who I picked now. I'm trying to look at it in small writing. So 30 points on Xander Schauffele because he's going to win. 30 points on Casey because I picked mine before Adam picked his. I've got who else? I got 30 points on. Oh, Wallace. Yes, Matt Wallace.
Matty Wallace.
I just thought he played so well last week. I just thought he was really, really good. He looked in good form. He looked happy on the golf course.
He said in the interview it's the best he's ever hit it tee to green in his life.
Yeah, and if he does that this week, then his putting's normally pretty solid. And 10 points on Bernard Langer because why not? Why not?
Yeah.
He can.
Okay.
We've got picks. Go.
Oh yeah, we got a few more. So Adzi, 100 points. Shane Lowry.
Yes, I love someone that goes for it.
Wow.
Adzi, that's so bold.
So that's a big 300 points. If minus 300 points if he doesn't make the cut. It's no way to start season 1 point.
Yes, Adzi, love it. Love it.
Exactly.
Adzi. Well done.
Love it.
So Richard Hodge is in. He's got Casey 20. Brave. Koepka 50. Justin Thomas 20. Matt Kuchar 10.
Yeah, nice split. Nice split.
So Kempe is in with, of course, Sergio Garcia.
Of course.
And Matt Fitzpatrick, 50 each.
Yeah. Oh no, there's more people picking Casey.
Hang on. I've got Garcia and who's
Matt Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick. Yeah, that's right. Fitzy.
Lots of love for Fitzpatrick.
Ryan Rosansky. He's got Bob McIntyre, Fitzpatrick, JT, and Casey, 25 each. There's a lot on Casey, boys.
There's a lot on Casey. Steady on,
Steady. There's a lot of people agreeing with me. You know my track record.
Never good. No more asking the kids.
As he's saying, new season, new tactics. No more asking the kids.
Sensible. There's actually goodies on the line
after this week. You might want to ask Ella again.
Right.
Well, we haven't heard from
Mark
reigning champ.
Very close to the chest,
I wonder
isn't
if
he?
he's mulling this over.
Yeah.
He's
looking at everybody else's, isn't he?
He's waiting for your picks, Ryan. That's what he's waiting for. Go.
He is. Right.
Go for it.
I'm going to be a week late, aren't I? I've gone Spieth. I just thought he has been playing really well. He's missed out on a couple of Sundays. Did it last week. Can he take that momentum? Hopefully.
Yeah.
JT, because JT's my man.
Yeah.
And again, just playing nicely. And then I've gone for Lee Westwood, who always does nicely around there. And let's be fair, we all want him to win a green jacket once, don't we?
Yeah.
Like, we're all begging for him to win one. And another favourite of mine, Ian Poulter. As much as he's a gooner, he tends to make cuts. So I've gone for a bit of a...
There we go. On the plane Friday night.
I said he tends to make cuts last time and he missed the cut. But he's good round Augusta. He is very good round Augusta, and he does tend to play very well round Augusta. So I'm hoping I haven't put the kibosh on him. Sorry, Ian, if you're watching.
James Wade has just put in the chat. I just asked the missus, and she said that Tiger guy, you couldn't make it up.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be there this year, unfortunately.
I don't think he's going to be there. No.
Brilliant.
Just a small injury.
Yeah. I've gone for a slightly odd split as well. I've gone sort of heavier on Spieth and Thomas, so 30-30, 20-20.
Yeah, I think you have to.
That's a nice split.
Yeah, because I mean, Jordan Spieth only got me at 25 points last week for winning. He only got me 300 points, didn't he? So he needed to win on Sunday to get that 1,000 for me. Which it is what it is. It's going to be interesting to see how the scoring develops over time. But I think the splits.
Well, I think we're going to stick with it for the rest of the season, aren't we? And then we'll review for the end of the year and stuff. Now that we've got plenty of people in and involved and stuff, so yeah, I think that's
it. McLaughlin's changing his pick.
Unless it's horrible,
go for
disastrous. No, sorry, I've been such a idiot.
Oh,
going to change my picks.
Lumping on.
Going to change his picks and go all in on McIlroy.
That's fine.
Stand by your bunks.
Oh my goodness.
All in on McIlroy. Goodbye, Cantlay. Goodbye, Koepka. Goodbye, Sanjay Im. Wow.
Okay, Marcus is in.
He's in.
This is it.
Reigning
Casey,
champion.
30. Cameron Smith, 30. Xander Schauffele, 30. Dylan Statelli, 10. Ryan saying, Si, have you got Glenn's picks?
Yeah, I've replied. Yeah, I've sent them through. Put them on the group earlier.
Yes. We'll read out Glenn's picks. Glenn's gone for, he's not in the chat, so he's gone for Spieth with 30, Rahm with 30, Koepka with 20, and Westwood with 20.
Yes. Yeah. Go on the all-in club.
There's going to be a thing, isn't there? The all-in club.
I just hope McIlroy has got rid of the lefts, because if he's got them lefts, oh goodness me.
Needs it round 10.
Well, no, not with his record round 10. Bloody far enough. Oh, I love it. I like that. Yeah, that's the new.
There's
that's the new
swimming
bulb.
pools in those cabins, though.
No.
Him and Bryson were fighting over who was going to be further left last year, weren't they? Between the two of them, who could be further left?
Well, there's talk this week of Bryson and his 4.5 degree driver, isn't there? That he's going to pull out a 4.5 degree driver this week. Whether that's all just guff in the press, I don't know.
Did you see the drill he was doing yesterday on the range, where he just smashing driver after driver after driver, and then they actually said that if he'd have carried it a bit further, he'd have hit the media centre. Yeah. And the media centre is 367 on the fly to the fence.
Yeah. It's just
chipping him down there.
If he gets it right, I mean, I'm a massive Bryson fan. I really hope he does well this week. Obviously, I don't want him to win because I haven't picked him, but I just want him to silence a few of the people that because people love the bandwagon of jumping on it when he doesn't do well because of but he's proved, I think, already that distance gives him an advantage that he didn't have before. For his own golf game. That's not necessarily going to be right for everyone, but I think for him, it would be nice to see him do well, just to kind of silence a few people, just to shut Faldo up for a start would be good. There we go. That's. I'll get off my soapbox.
So Mark's saying that he needs to get rid of his best mate on his bag. Talking about Rory. See, I think that as well. Like, I think there's that thing where for me, he makes for a player of his caliber at the peak time of his life in terms of his career, he makes too many of his own decisions.
Yeah. And
sometimes as a player, you can get very blinkered in what you feel like you want to do. You need that external to say that is an awful decision.
Yeah.
Like there was a couple of shots that he hit in a tournament where he's pitched it pin high and it's gone out the back when it would have been sit below the hole and putt uphill, and it's just things like that a professional caddy wouldn't allow you to do.
No, exactly.
But then other people have said that if Harry Diamond was to come off of his bag, he's that good a caddy that he would get another bag. But will he get that bag because of the reputation that McIlroy's given him?
Yeah.
Because they don't. McIlroy makes a lot of those decisions himself. And I know Westwood does it, but he's at a very different stage.
Oh yeah, completely different.
In his career. Yeah. And it's not that thing anymore. Whereas I think for me, McIlroy having a professional caddy on the bag could make all that difference of like that 1-2% that you're going to need to win a major.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I think it's so overlooked the role that the caddy plays.
Massively.
I was just had a quick look. So Steve Williams, who was Tiger's caddy, he was his caddy from 99 to 2011. And I mean, how much did Tiger win in that time?
And
everything.
He only sacked him because he went and worked. He told him not to go and work for Adam Scott. 1 week, and he went and worked for him anyway. And then he came back and he said, "I thought Tiger would be fine about it." And he walked back in and said, "Right, that's it. You're done." So.
And I think that where the difference with Westwood is, genuinely, I don't think Westwood cares. Like, genuinely don't think he cares. He's just out there
just got to that stage,
having fun. Exactly.
Doesn't matter.
No, whereas
He's got umpteen million quid. Like, got no worries in the world. He knows that he's on the other side of his career, and actually, it's probably freed him up to play better. Than it did in sort of that middle period where it didn't go quite so well.
Think you got another pick in there, Adam?
Yeah, so Kieran Pemberton has come in and he's gone Horschel, Victor Perez, Kieran. Oh no, I feel sorry for you. So sorry.
He didn't
Westwood,
come in.
Westwood and Spieth, all 25 points. So Kieran, I've picked Victor. So I'm pretty sorry.
And Ryan's picked Westwood and Spieth.
Oh yeah, but like,
you're the reigning champion. You're the reigning champion. That's it. You are the best out of the three of us. It's been proven.
Well, yeah, only just.
It's all good. Yeah. It's all good. Yes, Mark McLaughlin is all in on McIlroy. He is all in. Yeah. From just down the road as well. From just down the road, Mark is.
I think the thing that's not annoyed me the most, but the thing I've missed the most about Masters Week is tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
So I love the par 3. It is by far my favourite part of the week.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
It just sets everything up, doesn't it?
Yeah, not to have it, just, I don't know, it's a bit of a... I'd be interested to know whether there's some of the lads out there anyway. Just having to go round, just because they probably could. But
yeah. It's, and I don't see why this year. I get it last year with no patrons, but there are going to be patrons this year, so I'm not sure why it's not. Is it because of different people coming into the bubble, as it were, with family members and stuff? I don't know.
I'm not sure whether they have to just be the players out there.
Because they're having pro-ams, aren't they? They're having pro-ams on the Wednesday before tournaments elsewhere, aren't they? So, essentially that is a pro-am. So, I don't know. It's a funny one. It's
so there we go. Not sure.
There we go. So, Ryan, who are we missing in terms of picks that normally pick?
Ian Thompson.
Okay. Yep. So Ian.
That's it. I mean, and whether Ben Swanton makes an appearance this evening, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yes. Yeah. It'd be nice to.
Is there
Adam, you get on Swanton now.
In the chat.
I think Ian. Ian's picked. Ian
also,
has picked
guys,
and hasn't.
If you're not going to make it on the Wednesday, like for whatever reason, then
send us a
stick it
message
on social media, like anything like that. Just tag us in the social media post or something. Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Give us your picks any way you like. We will definitely make sure we get them in.
Dominic Rowe, good work. Good evening.
Dominic Rowe, let me create a row for you, Dominic.
I love. Look at this! I've just actually read it. Oh my god, I love it.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Oh, if Langer makes the cut.
10, DJ 10, Westwood 10, Langer 70.
Wow, that is like.
Well
sorry, Adzi.
Well
sorry,
played.
McLaughlin. You've just been blown out of the water with that pick. You can lump on one player all you like, but that is balls. I love it.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Nice one, Dominic. A bit late here, and here is Ben. Look, better late than never.
Yes.
So Ben, whenever you're ready, get your picks in.
Bit of prompting.
Yeah. Stand by for the best picks of the night so far. Can't late 50. Stand by. Oh, the tension is building. Put all 100 points on Langer. He pretty much has.
Join the club.
Everybody's
so
waiting with bated breath for the next pick from Mr. Swanson.
Yes.
Oh, Casey 10, Westy 20, Spieth 20.
You boys are suddenly feeling much happier now. Swanton's picked some of your players. Oh.
Yeah.
Ben, that's only 50 points. You got another 50 points.
No,
to split somewhere.
Patrick Cantlay 50 points. You missed that.
Cantlay 50 on the top. Yeah.
I see. Westwood and lovely.
That's yeah.
We're in, ready to go.
So how many what are we looking at then? Total points for some of these picks, Ryan. Does your spreadsheet do that quickly?
What do you want to know?
I just want to know how many points if Dominic makes the cut with 70 on Langer.
If Dominic makes the cut
with all his players,
the minimum cut is 50. Minimum cut is 50th place, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think everyone that makes the cut will score points.
No, 50 and above.
Smaller field, isn't it?
Sorry, 49.
That's like 70,000 points, isn't it? No.
Oh, Langer needs he needs the odds, doesn't he? Stand by.
2,000. Cantlay's the big bet. We wanted to go 100 on Rahm. Oh, you don't think? See, Ben, I reckon the opposite to that. I think because of the baby, I think that's going to help his chances. You think agree, Adam?
It's because I picked him. He knew that I picked him.
There is that. Yeah, you can't overlook that fact.
The curse of the Trett. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
It's not quite a four-letter word, Trett, but it's close. Sorry, Ryan, I've asked you to do something too difficult. Sorry.
No. Quick fill of. There we go. If he makes the cut making is 3,560 points just for making the cut. If Bernard Langer wins, there is a grand total of
like
36,000 points just for Langer to win.
Yeah.
I mean, we can probably just end it there, can't we? Because
I think if Langer,
no one's catching from there on in.
I think if Langer wins the Masters, then we will do some sort of forfeit next week. Like, I don't know what it is, but Kieran, you can switch picks. Yeah, of course you can. Yep, switch picks.
Oh, is he going to join the 100? Is he going to join the 100 club?
They might do. He might lump in.
Don't do it on wrong.
Don't do it on wrong.
Poor Victor Perez.
Hang on, what's Adzi said? He could have had twins, but the Trett curse would stop his win.
Come on then, Kieran. What's your feeling? What's your feeling, Kieran? Are you going to stick with what you know, or are you going to go for Langer? Like, just
don't go
points on Langer and hope for the best.
Like, here we go.
I want to know what Kieran's switching to.
Yeah, definitely. It's all good. So we're just thinking Ian Thompson is the one that's the only one that's
Ian's
missing.
the only one that's missing out at the moment, unfortunately.
We might fire
missing
him.
out on the prize draw. Dominic, if you didn't join us earlier, there is a prize for the winner this week.
Yes, PJ Life 365 head cover.
I'm sticking with Kieran. I'm sticking with Victor, and I'm going to go with the other VJ. 50 on Victor, 50 on VJ.
VJ's in the field, is he?
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
he's quite.
Oh, he has won it, hasn't he? Sorry, he has won it.
Champion.
Sorry, he has won it. Yeah, sorry. Fiji.
It's a long way down.
No one's on Lyle. No one's on Lyle. VJ, do we think VJ still hits 1,600,000 balls a day?
Probably.
Do you reckon he's cut it back a bit, just to 8,000?
That's one of the best things I've ever seen on a golf range. If anybody's seen one of those orange whips, so whippy shaft with an orange ball on the end. One year he stood at the Masters with it teed up, hitting balls, flushing them down the range with an orange whip.
Yeah.
Flat out one of the best things I've ever seen.
Yeah. That thing bows like crazy, doesn't it?
Absolutely sending them.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't going off an angle. minting them out of the, like, just ridiculous.
Yeah. He was...
Who was this, sorry?
VJ.
VJ.
He was a
VJ.
machine, wasn't he? He was an absolute machine for a little period in there, wasn't he?
He seemed to hit 40 and just go into another level.
Yeah.
That deer antler spray's got a lot to ask for.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Yeah.
So, how many? We've got two people in the all-in club.
Yes.
A couple in the duo club.
Yeah.
In the pairs, couple of pairs. No one's gone for 3 this week. No one's gone for 3, so it's 1, 2, or 4. James Wade's gone for a Woosnam.
James Wade's gone for what?
Woosnam.
Woosnam.
Shout for Woos. VJ Singh is 1,500 to 1.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Is that more than Langer?
That's 3 times more than Langer. VJ Singh making the cut is 7,500 points.
Wow. What I thought Langer was like 1,000 to 1.
Langer is only 500, I'm afraid.
It
Bernhard.
is only 500. Crikey. It's not as much for an outsider as I thought.
I mean, 500 to 1's a fairly outsider kind of
Yeah.
bet. I mean, if you were at the horses, for example, and you put money on a 500 to 1 horse, people would be laughing at you.
Yeah, true. True. They'd be laughing at me whatever I did at a horse race.
So, Sandy Lyle, Larry Mays, Olafable, and Woosnam are all 4,000 to 1.
Yeah. Okay, then here we go.
So-
Good. Always a good one. Who's going to be first round leader? Well,
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I was talking this through with Dave earlier on. Dave Jackson,
yeah.
who you boys know, like, loves a bet. And I said to him, come on in, who you got? He sent me a video of him scrolling through his Paddy Power account. It takes 45 seconds to get through his bets.
He's just got everything
There's
on.
a lot of selections in there.
He's got a bit of a spread going on.
Yeah.
A bit of a spread betting.
Honestly, when it kept going, I was like, how long is this video?
So, we did a preview show before the season started.
Yeah.
And we all picked our major winners.
Yes, we did.
I can remember mine. So for the Masters, I picked DJ.
You've pulled that out somewhere because I don't remember us doing. I remember us doing it now, but I can't remember who I picked.
Well, Anthony will probably be able to tell us because Anthony's got a picture of it somewhere. He put them together, and I wonder if he sent it to our Facebook.
Did he?
Might have done.
So I picked DJ, and the reason I'm not picking DJ this one, and the reason I didn't stick with that, is I just don't think he's really kicked on. He just doesn't seem to have found any form so far this year. I know it's mad to say for the world number 1, but I just don't feel like he's really found that spark yet. He hasn't really got going.
Yeah, it's
Right, here we go.
He's got it.
So, bizarrely, I picked Xander,
You
John
haven't picked
Rahm
him.
to pick for US Open.
Yeah.
USPGA, I picked McIlroy, Tommy Fleetwood to win the Open.
Okay.
Si, you picked Phil Mickelson to win the Masters.
Why did I do that?
Bryson to win the USPGA.
It's not even there.
Tiger Woods to win the US Open.
It's going to happen.
And Tyrrell Hatton to win the Open.
Well, there you go.
Ryan, you picked Dustin Johnson to win the Masters this year.
Yeah.
Xander to win the US Open. Sungjae Im to win the USPGA. And McIlroy to win the Open. And Adzi picked John Rahm to win the US Masters. Matsuyama to win the US Open. Tony Finau to win the USPGA. And Shane Lowry to win the Open.
There you go.
He's gone for Shane Lowry to win the Masters this week.
Yeah. There you go.
So when John Rahm
how
wins
things
that,
change
you're
so
gonna
quickly.
regret that.
So when did we do those picks?
That was before the season started. So it was the preview show.
So
It
just
was.
just after.
13th of January.
It's amazing how quickly things change, isn't it? In that time, like obviously Tiger, that was unforeseen, but I wouldn't have picked Mickelson with 0 form at that point, but he's had absolutely 0 since that point, hasn't he?
I mean, he's on the he is making an appearance this week. He's on the list. He's 125 to 1.
Yeah, he's obviously a former winner, so he'll be there until he decides not to be there. But yeah, I wouldn't. Well, you never know with Mickelson. You never know. You never know round there.
You never quite know what you're getting with him, do you?
He just needs to line that face up a little bit better than he has done in the last few weeks. He's had it all over.
I know that feeling.
He's had it all over the place. So good. I think with that, I think we're pretty much there, aren't we? That is it.
Yeah.
Did somebody I just see? Sam Foster is just joined in the chat there, but doesn't seem to have any picks in him. So unless he wants to make any picks, he's just popped in to say hi.
He would.
There you go.
It's a very youth high.
Yes. I'm not even trying to.
Youth.
There you go.
No.
Adam, that's the link to see VJ. Oh, he's just popping a link across, is he, for VJ? What, for you? Him hitting orange whip balls?
For the orange whip ball.
Orange whip bombs.
Wicked.
Yeah. He was, like you say, when he hit 40 years old and he just had that run sort of early 2000s, just crazy, wasn't it?
The reason he practiced so much is he thought he would lose it if he'd stopped practicing.
Yeah.
And apparently he's got a black book in his bag that's like that thick, and every time he gets a swing thought, he writes it down.
Yeah. He's got books and books of them, isn't he?
Like, if you were to flick through that book, what would be written in it? Because there must be some proper obscure things in there.
Oh, there'll be
on a range of missed a cut, and then just like writing down little bits and pieces to take forward.
Something about where his collar is on his left side of his shirt or something.
Yeah.
It's proper random stuff. You'll be thinking about the third spike down from the left of his right shoe or something. It'll be proper random.
What did he have for breakfast?
Yeah, make sure you have 3.5 squirts of anti-spray.
I'm hitting it nicer, yeah.
Exactly. Good. Right. I think that pretty much wraps us up for the Masters. Oh, the only thing that we didn't do, that I did prepare, was some beautiful imagery of the golf course. I found some lovely images. So here are a few. I haven't got any peaceful.
You managed to find some images of Augusta?
Yeah, I had to scroll. I had to search quite deep into Google to find these
page 2
images. But I just thought we'd sort of have some nice images just to remind you, if you hadn't already seen the golf course. There it is, mostly of Amen Corner, because that's pretty much all that comes up on the first page of Google.
That's the view, isn't it?
I didn't go any further, and
I have to say that almost looks like a render. That doesn't even look real.
They're beautiful, aren't they? Yeah, some beautiful.
I mean,
pictures.
it's lovely to see it in the colour. Like, that is one of my mum always says when the golf's on. She says, "I like the ones with the azaleas."
Yeah.
Which one's that? That's the Masters, Mum. That's the nice one. Yeah. Yes, I like the one with the azaleas. Yeah.
But it's
pretty
a special place. It's definitely, as you say it, we say it every single time it comes around. It's a proper bucket list. You have to go there at some point. You have to go and do it, don't you?
Yeah.
I think it's just
have the egg salad sandwich and the
pimento sandwiches.
The works.
Yeah, buy yourself a green chair and stick it down, leave it for 4 hours, and then go back and it's still sat there and no one sat on it. Like,
yeah, that's the crazy bit, isn't it? Like, no one will sit in your chair.
Yeah.
Like, if that was anywhere else, that chair wouldn't even be there, let alone.
That'd be gone. Some they would have just folded it up and thrown it, and then put their own green chair there.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just.
Yeah, it's
something else. A tradition unlike any other, as they say. As they say.
Indeed.
Good. And on that note, I think all the picks are in. Ryan, are you happy with everything?
I'm happy, yeah. Just a massive thanks to our patrons.
Yes.
Thanks for supporting us as always.
Yeah. If you want any more info,
always appreciated.
Yeah, head over to Patreon, PGL Live 365. All the bits on there. Yeah, awesome. What content we got coming up? I had a video out yesterday of my hacking around the golf course. What we got coming up? I've got a video coming up of my putter, because I noticed that my putter has got rust spots on it. So I'm going to do a video of trying to refix that, which, yeah, could go well or could go badly. I've been given a very strange recipe of what to do to fix these rust spots. So we're going to try that out on my putter.
I had a classic PGA Life error.
Yeah.
So I alluded to a chat I had with one of the Titleist reps about my my virtual golf ball fitting, and I managed to sit down finally at my laptop, and I used my iPad as my Zoom thing,
Screen
and
recorder.
I did an iPad screen record, and it recorded the screen beautifully. It didn't record any audio. So there's just so it was pretty much like the start of this live. So you're not quite used to us not having any audio.
Just release
that was
it.
A classic,
Release it with subtitles.
I'm going to contact Titleist and see if we can do that again. I have been editing my first round, which was played with Simon, which his one came out the other day, but it takes me a lot longer because my laptop needs coal to get going. It's fully steam powered these days. Yeah. So I've been working on that, and just a few little bits of sort of the future of golf for me.
Yeah, definitely.
That's me. Adam.
Yeah. So from my rounds, I'm going through the bits and pieces I worked on with Johnny Sharkey in my putting lesson just before lockdown. Now obviously Johnny's back, available to be booked. Seemed like a good idea to bring it out at this stage. So just working through, telling you what I've done. I sort of chopped back and forth between me on course the other day and some of the bits that are recorded with Johnny. To put that all together was going to be, I think I was there nearly 2 hours, so it was probably going to be far too long. They're just going to take the main bits out of it. If you wanted any more information, obviously put them in the comments. I'll get back to it. We will be doing a bit more of an in-depth conversation with Johnny going forwards as well, just explaining what he does and what he's got over at the links at Newmarket as well.
Yes. So there, three exciting videos to come next week, and also hopefully come next week the release of a new regular show that is coming to the channel. Not going to give you too much more about that at this stage, but we've got some exciting things lined up. Conversations have been had, virtual handshakes have been made, and I'm like proper excited over for the next few weeks of what's going to happen, and then hopefully come the end of April, May, when we can start getting out some golf courses, hopefully start accepting visitors, we can start to get out and play some golf courses elsewhere. That's what I'm really excited to go and do. I think there's some chat about having something going on Sunday evening, so potentially we can have a look.
Be able to set that up depending on timings and bits and pieces. For Sunday,
there's definitely a potential to do something. I'm not sure quite what we'll do yet, but there's definitely. I will definitely be sat in front of a TV watching the golf. Whether I'll have small people with me watching or not, I don't know. He seems quite keen to watch it, but I think more for the fact that he gets to stay up.
That's good.
He stays up late at night rather than the golf so much, but whatever. we won't argue. So yes, good. Yeah. So watch this space on socials, etc. for some Sunday chat. Thanks, as Ryan alluded to. Thanks to the patrons. Thanks to you guys for joining in with this, because this preview show isn't the same when it's just the three of us chatting. It's lovely to see the banter in the chat, and hopefully we can all get up to meet up very, very soon. But until that time, thank you as always for watching the preview show. Make sure you do all the YouTubey type stuff, and we'll see you very, very soon.
See you later, guys.
Bye, guys. Have a good